Hello guys, it's Matt here from FIFA Submission. I'm bringing the 15th episode of the West Bromwich Albion career mode. So we're jumping right into a game against Tottenham, and I knew this was going to be a hard game. They have a very strong side, like to name a few examples. They have Bale on the team, they have Walker, who actually is a very good right back, very pacey. Anyways, we get the game started off here from a penalty given against Younes Kabul, sorry. And he's actually given a yellow card along with it. So, yeah, it was against Willian Jose. You can see there is some pushing and shoving there, especially with the elbow. And I think it is a well-deserved penalty, a good call by the ref. So we just aim it slightly. We look for some potential penalty kick takers, because obviously I wasn't expecting Willian Jose to be one of our best penalty takers, but he does end up taking the penalty, and I put it just to the left, hoping to score, but unfortunately Hugo Lloris comes out with a huge save, and I take a bad shot, but not long after, 10 minutes later, Jakob gets on a break, and unfortunately he cannot score. I should have probably gone in a little bit closer, but Lukaku goes down, and now we don't have any like starting strikers because Ez finds out for the rest of the season. Now Lukaku, hopefully he won't be out for long, right? So sprained ankle, that's pretty bad. It could get pretty bad. So we're now playing Rosenberg up with Willian Jose, and Willian Jose has been improving pretty quickly. I've had him for about 2 weeks, and he's already a 73. If you didn't know, he already he starts as a 71, I believe. Anyways, so yeah, so we get on this chance, and then Kabul gets a red card. That's pretty bad for him, to be honest, because that's not something you want to be getting, especially in a game against one of your competitors. So yeah, I would consider West Brom one of the one of the guys that's really going for Euro League and maybe even Champions League football, or soccer, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, Tottenham gets on a pretty good chance here, Scott Parker, and they do manage to put it under Boaz Mahil. I was pretty sad by that, because honestly we'd been getting on quite a few chances, but Tottenham are a very strong side, like I said earlier. So Jakob, we actually try and get on a chance right after that, just doing some passing. Unfortunately, Rosenberg passed it back there, which I would have wished he passed it somewhere else so we could maybe break quicker. But then Graham Dorrans, look at this, just smashing it into the bottom corner. He is amazing for me. He is definitely one of my best players, just like completely hammering it. And I got very lucky that actually did go in, because just like a few feet more and it would have gone like pretty far off. Anyways, Hugo Lloris, it was a little bit beside him, but I do go into team management now to have a look at some of the fitness, because we are like around the 65th minute in the game. So I take off El Ganassi, and I actually also take off Graham Dorrans, moving Gabriel back into center mid because he cannot play center attacking mid yet. Gabriel has improved by 1 as well, although he's not a starter, but he has improved. So yeah, I don't know why I exited out, but I did end up going back in like 5 seconds later just to look at something, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, Rosenberg passes it here to Gabriel, the subbed on player, and then he passes it across. A little bit of career mode sweat, but if it gets us the win, I don't really find a problem with doing it. So Willian Jose gets his first goal of the game, and then we get a pretty unlucky here. They basically, I'm trying to get it out, but they keep blocking all my passes, but luckily we do end up getting it out. And then again on the attack from Tottenham, they play a very good ball through, and Scott Parker runs onto it. And luckily they should have really shot a lot earlier, but it is a free kick, and I was getting pretty worried. It's the 89th minute, and I really didn't want to give up this lead, but luckily I thought that went in when I was playing the game, but luckily it did go wide. Very lucky there, but yeah, that is how the game ended, 2-1, and obviously I was very happy with this victory because Tottenham are a very strong sorry about that. they are a very strong side, and a nice kick up the field by I forget who that was, sorry, but it was a nice way to end the game, to be honest. But yeah, Tottenham are a very strong side, and they are definitely competing for the Champions League. So we really needed to win if we wanted to stay up there. Now, my goals for the season. I know I said to the manager that I would take them to the semi-final of a domestic cup, but also qualify for the Euro League. But there you go. Romelu Lukaku is out for 4 weeks, which really sucks. But yeah, we jump into a cup game against Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. So I don't know if I was worried or if I don't know. I normally when you go up against low league teams, well, no, they're not low. They're league championship. They're the Empower Championship, but they're not low. So normally when you go up against these teams, they normally play a very strong side because they take the FA Cup extremely seriously. And so at halftime it was 0-0, and nothing really happened. I didn't really show any highlights because honestly there were a few shots here and there, a few corners, but nothing really happened. And yeah, so right on halftime we actually managed to steal the ball with Kanabiak. I don't know what he's doing up there when he probably should be defending, but they intercept the pass and Gillett passes it down, and we get very lucky with them just trying to volley it, and it goes pretty far wide. But right off of that, Ridgewell starts taking it up the field, and we lose it again. Like they were a very strong side, to be honest. Probably, in my opinion, stronger than Tottenham. I don't know why. Tottenham were probably playing a little bit of a weak team because obviously computer doesn't know better whether I'm 4th or 20th, as West Brom might be in if this season was simulated. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but yeah, I think you always play better than the team actually is, because it's sort of a given. But yeah, they get on a break here with Harding, but we take that away and we stop that nonsense. And 20 minutes later, we decide to make a substitution. So we bring off Dorrans because obviously he doesn't have very much stamina in this game, which sort of sucks. But yeah, we make a few substitutions, just switching the team around a little bit. And yeah, so I'm just bringing up Kanabiak so he doesn't get injured, because you do not want another injury, because honestly that sucks. But yeah, you just get a very nice zoom in shot on Kanabiak. So yeah, in the 70th minute, we then get a nice ball played through from Rosenberg to Willian Jose, and I really think Nottingham's goalie should have saved that, but also it was pretty bad defending. The guy, it was probably Willian Jose's strength, but the guy did sort of leave him alone. But yeah, you can see it went pretty close to the keeper, but yeah, I was pretty happy after that goal because it was sort of just back and forth, and I really did want another goal. And then you can see Willian Jose's very bad long shot. I decided just to put that in the footage. I don't know why, just to show that not everything is going right. Like I just wanted to give one example of the back and forth play. So anyways, that's how it ended, 1-0. Very proud of that result against Nottingham Forest. We managed to move through to the next round because obviously FA Cup is one of the domestic cups, and we really need to get to the semifinals if we want that the $5 million we asked for from the board. Sorry about that, little bit of tongue twister. Anyways, we are coming to a close in this episode. You can see the knockout stages of the FA Cup on the screen right now. But yeah, we're coming to closing this episode. Leave it a like and a comment. Any suggestions you might have, leave it in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, have a good day.